over, take care of you. Take care of you.
Hey guys, it's Jeanine and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the highly requested waterproof makeup tutorial. Now I went to Hawaii in February and I posted all those vlogs, which will be linked down below if you guys want to check those out. I did this makeup look when I was in Hawaii and you guys all commented like, please do a video of this makeup tutorial, because it did stay really well. It made me feel really confident when I got out of the water. Everyone's comfortable in different amounts of makeup. I'm not a type of person who can go to the pool without any makeup on. You know, there's some people who can do that and they feel absolutely awesome, and that's awesome. I wish I could be one of those people, but I'm just not. So this is the makeup look that I did to feel confident and feel good in the water, feel good when I was taking pictures, videos, anything of that sort. So I hope you guys find this video very helpful and useful, and just don't make mean comments, because everyone is comfortable with different amounts of makeup. You know, there are those people who can wear nothing at all and feel great, and then there are some people who wear a face full of makeup and feel great too. It's fine if you're on either side of the spectrums or somewhere in the middle, but just don't judge and leave mean comments, because makeup is fun and it makes you feel good, and that's why I wear it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy this video, and let's just get right into it. Okay guys, so barefaced Jeanine is here. I have been breaking out a ton. I don't know what it's from. My face has not been like this for such a long time, so it's just stressing me out. So I have a bag full of all of my makeup products, all the goodies I'm going to be using. Okay guys, so the first step that I always did before ever going out in the sun was taking this Shiseido 50 SPF water resistant facial sunscreen. Now I won't be applying that today because I'm not actually going to the beach or anything today, but that product was life-changing. It definitely protects my skin. If you're gonna be out in a really tropical place, you really want to be protecting your skin. So 50 SPF, I know it's high for some people, but I want to have good skin when I'm older, so that's what I did. The next step is priming, and I used the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Primer. This is a mattifying one. Now you may think you don't need to prime your face when you're going in the water, but I just did. It's gonna keep your makeup lasting longer, so I applied like a little pea size like that. Okay, next step is the foundation. Now, I know that everyone's like, why the heck are you putting on foundation? Personally, I just feel a lot more confident if I have it. And whenever I get a bunch of sun exposure, my face gets extremely like spotty, very uneven, dry, and it just doesn't look very good without foundation on. So that is why I definitely had to have foundation. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Illumination Cream. This also has 50 SPF, which is why it's so amazing. And on the back, it even says, use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. So once I paired both of these together, it definitely stayed on. So just take a EcoTools beauty sponge and I just squished it on there. And this lasted definitely when I was swimming, and it gives really good coverage. And I love the fact that it does have the SPF again. And I like the illumination part because it makes you look really healthy and dewy, because the sun can definitely dry you out. So this helps make me feel not as dried. I definitely could use a darker shade just because this one's a little light for me, and I've definitely gotten some sun since Hawaii and being in California and everything, so I probably could go a shade down. So I do like this, but it doesn't conceal everything perfectly. So what I will do is I'll take my Benefit Boing Concealer in 03 just to conceal any other extra blemishes, especially right now because I have a couple on my face. Love life. I'm gonna use a little beauty sponge from EcoTools, and just any spots that it may have missed, just get those. But for the most part, it did do a really good job. Okay, next is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This one even says it's waterproof, full coverage, anti-aging waterproof concealer. So because it said it was waterproof, I was like, I have to get on that, and it worked really well. I do wish it had a different applicator because I really don't like the squeezing thing, but it is what it is. So I just highlighted and concealed with this one, and it's very bright. A little goes a long way with this concealer. This concealer is very sticky as well. Like, it doesn't blend out the easiest, like you really gotta work it in there. Okay, so we gotta set the eyes now. So you're probably thinking, why are you baking or why are you putting on powder? But you have to set everything just like you would if you are not going swimming. So I'm gonna take the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake with that. Alright, so you just gotta leave that on your face and look like a crazy person for a couple minutes. And then moving on to bronzers. So I'm trying to use all cream products. Cream products are just going to last a lot longer in the water. Powder ones are gonna flake off and look really, really gross once you get out. Try and limit as many powder products as possible. So for contouring, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Step-by-Step Contour Sticks. One is a contour stick and one's a bronzer stick. They are a little bit of different shades. This one's more of like a taupey kind of brown. This one's more of like a warm brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the contour stick, and this is exactly what I used when I was in Hawaii. I just drew a little line on my face, a couple down my nose. And this is probably a little too dark for some people, so if it's too dark, go ahead and grab the warmer one. And I just drew like a couple lines all over my forehead, chin, nose, cheeks, all that stuff. I'm really looking very cute right now. So take your beauty blender again and just go ahead. I'm gonna put my hair behind my ear, blend that out. Try and get a little bit closer to the hairline. And then for my nose contour, I just kind of took my finger and just blended it a little bit. You can take a smaller beauty blender. Moving on to blush and highlighter. For blush and highlighter, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Blendable Lip and Cheek colors. One of them is a highlighter. This is in the shade Hollywood and Highlight, and then this one is in the shade Silver Lake Sunset. And I use both of these. The first time I was in Hawaii, this past time I was in Hawaii when I go to the beach. They're awesome, they're cream, so they're gonna last you all day. And then first taking the blush color, this is the Silver Lake Sunset. I just kind of dab this on my cheek, blend this up. And then I'm gonna take the other side of the beauty blender that I haven't used yet. This side's a lot cleaner, and just kind of blend that out with this. And then really quickly, I'm gonna wipe away this excess powder. Been sitting on there long enough, and that way I can do my highlighter. Okay, so next is the highlighter. This is the Hollywood and Highlight from Smashbox. Same thing, kind of apply that on the cheekbones, just dab it on there. And then I'm gonna run that down my nose, a lip, chin, a little bit. I'm gonna take the small beauty blender again and just blend that out. And if you want, these products actually come with a little mini sponge at the bottom. You can use those too. I just prefer to use my beauty blender, but these are definitely usable as well. Next up, to set all this cream on my face, I'm just gonna use my Airspun powder. You can get this at Walmart, Walgreens. I got mine at H-E-B. I'm just gonna use a big fluffy brush from Eco Tools. Okay, moving on to brows, because Lord knows my brows need help. I took the Anastasia products. This is her brow pencil, her Brow Wiz, and her Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. Both of these are in dark brown. And when I went to Hawaii, these seriously lasted amazing, so highly recommend these if you want waterproof products for your eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply these really quickly. Now when I am doing my brows for the ocean or lake or wherever I'm going, I'm not trying to make them look perfect Instagram brows. Like, I'm just trying to get them filled in so they don't look super sparse when I get out of the water, because if you guys can tell, I have very, very sparse eyebrows and I'm not comfortable just not wearing any products. So I just like to fill them out, you know, fill any sparse areas, kind of just define them a little bit, but I'm not here to like make them look like perfect like how I do if I were like going out or something like that. So the brows are done. They ain't perfect, I know, don't judge me. But now moving along to setting my brows. So the next thing that I do is set them with this product called the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. This product is honestly so amazing. It makes your eyebrows water resistant, makes them stay in place a lot better, makes your product just stay on. So this was like a necessity for me when I was in Hawaii. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this and brush all the hairs up, and it'll just keep your product on a lot longer. So moving along to eyes, I didn't do eyeshadow at all when I was there. I just thought that was a little unnecessary, but if you want to, what I recommend is taking the MAC Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot. Gosh, that's a lot of P's. MAC Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I took this and I used this palette right here actually on my friend Sarah when we went to Hawaii, and she wore this eyeshadow and it literally stayed on the water perfectly. So it was this palette by Tartelette In Bloom palette, which I'll show you. Has these beautiful colors right here. So I used this palette on her and this MAC paint pot, and her eyeshadow stayed on extremely well in the water. I didn't do it, but you guys are more than welcome to try that out if you want to wear eyeshadow in the water. Okay, so to tightline my eyes, I took the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Perversion. These are supposed to be waterproof, water resistant. That's why I used them. And this one actually worked really, really well in the water, so that's why I used it. I just tightlined her right here. And I just love tightlining. That's like a step I can never skip. It just makes such a big difference and makes your lashes look a lot fuller, so that's why I love that. Okay, so moving on to eyelashes, what I did was take the Maybelline Falsies mascara and I curled my lashes first with the Tarte eyelash curler. And this mascara stayed on really, really well. It didn't flake off or anything. It gives you kind of a full lash effect, which I really, really liked. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on and I'll show you guys how this one looks. That's the one right there. And mine also is running a little bit dry since I did buy it a couple months ago, but it still works pretty well. Like, it already looks pretty freaking good. I'm very impressed with this mascara. And this mascara doesn't like flake or smudge underneath your eyes in the water or anything. It stays very well. That's why I like it. And waterproof mascara will hold your curl on your lashes a lot longer than regular mascara, so that's always nice. Is lips. Now, I did use a Kylie Cosmetics product. I used it last time I was in Hawaii too. My favorite shade last time I was in Hawaii back in May was Candy K, and this time was Malibu, and then occasionally I would use the shade Literally, but the matte ones are going to stay on a lot longer. They're not 100% waterproof by any means. Your lips will kind of flake. They're not going to look perfect because these products aren't meant to be waterproof, but they are matte, so they're going to stay pretty long. So I just used the shade Malibu when I went this past time in Hawaii. So there's the look with the lipstick. And the last step, if you want, this is optional. I did this some days and some days I didn't because it's just extra. I took this Stila All Day Waterproof Eyeliner and just lined a little bit above my top lashes. Again, this is optional if you're feeling it. Some people I know like to have winged eyeliner when they're swimming. Me, on the other hand, not really. I just do a really simple small line. Just gonna clean up anything above my eyes really quickly. Okay, and then the final last step that you need to do is set everything, and I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This is my favorite. It's just gonna lock in all those products that you just applied. And that's everything. What do y'all think? Also, if you guys have any recommendations for actual waterproof liquid lipsticks or anything, leave them down below so we can all chat about it, because I would love to know what other waterproof lipsticks are out there, or even if there are any, because I haven't tried any, haven't found any. So if you guys have any recommendations, leave them in the comments down below. But for the most part, that's the makeup. That's what I did in Hawaii. I know that's a lot of steps, but it makes me feel good once I get out of the water, so I'm happy with it. Okay guys, so that was my waterproof makeup tutorial. I really hope it was helpful and that you guys try it out on your next trip. And it's not for everybody, but if you just want to feel really good and just confident when you're swimming and when you get out of the water, this is what I did. I personally just think it worked really well. And if you guys want to check out all my social media and my Hawaii pictures, because there's a bunch on my Instagram still, all my social media is Jeanine Amapola. Let's be friends, because I interact with you guys quite often on there, and I upload very, very often on my vlog channel as well. My vlog channel is Jeanine TV, and my vlog channel has all my Hawaii vlogs that show how my makeup lasted. So definitely go check those out on my vlog channel, Jeanine TV. And I will see you guys next Saturday. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out, Girl Scout. Bye, guys.